from the greater Youngstown district, whose future is unlimited, Congressman Tim Ryan.
Dashing.
There we go.
I'm going to yield my time back to Marcy. Thank you very much. I'm batting cleanup here, and I want to first off by starting with Chairwoman Wasserman Schultz, who was a dear friend of mine, and we started back with a group called the 30-somethings. We would go to the House floor, then Leader Pelosi charged us with going to the floor every night. We're not in our 30s anymore, but we're still here ready for a good fight. And I sit on the Appropriations Committee with my good colleague, Marcy Kaptur, and she is a fierce leader, as you can see, on so many issues. She's so articulate and smart and understands what people in Northern Ohio need. And to Nina and David, thank you for all you're doing with the state party. I mean, I couldn't be happier with what's happening there. So here we are in Cleveland. We're here for what I think is a big audition. And the people on the stage tonight will be auditioning not for the people of Ohio, but they're going to be auditioning for the billionaires. They're going to be auditioning for Sheldon Adelson. They're going to be auditioning to the Koch brothers. Are we worthy of your money in the upcoming election? That's what's happening here. And in that process, we have a hostile takeover of the Republican Party that's trying to happen by Donald Trump. So we have the billionaires on stage in Cleveland fighting, but who gets left out? It's the people of Ohio, it's the people of the country who are going to be left out because the issues that they're in the rhetoric that they're going to be talking about don't meet the challenges or help us meet the challenges that we need to face here in our community. In the last 13 years, this report just came out from the Center for American Progress. The average wage of the Ohioan has been stagnant for at least 13 years, and some can go back even further. And that Ohioan is $10,000 poorer today than they were 13 years ago because of the cost of education, health care, child care, rent have all dramatically increased. And if you want to talk about helping people in Cuyahoga County and helping people in Ohio, it can't be a big fight about the billionaires or who's going to cut more taxes and who's going to, deal with these social issues. This is about economics. This is about jobs. This is about, as Marcy Kaptur said, manufacturing. We could talk about auto. This is about manufacturing. This is about making things in the United States again. And not one of those people on that stage will have a plan or an agenda to be able to do that. Because all the average person wants here in Ohio is an opportunity to make a living. To make a living in a job in which their wages will increase, they'll have secure health care, they'll have a pension, and they won't have to work 80 hours a week to where they miss the soccer match, miss the baseball game. And so while our friends are going to be, hey, I like what that guy's saying. I need to write that down. Thank you. I have a press opening in my office. You are hired. How could I get you all in this room to sit here and listen to my speech twice? That's unbelievable. So we're seeing an audition today. We're seeing a hostile takeover. But the reality, as I said, is we need an agenda that's going to bring manufacturing back to places like Cleveland and Akron and Youngstown and Toledo that are going to give our people an opportunity, which is all they really want. And we want to make sure that men and women don't have to choose between going to work or taking care of their family when someone is sick or when they are sick or when their kid is sick. That's all we're asking for. This isn't some really big agenda. We're talking about how do we reduce the stress of the average family, the squeeze, the economic squeeze that they're facing today. The Democrats have that agenda, and as we will hear tonight, and over the course of the next 12 months, and then through the convention, and on through next November, the Republicans don't have an agenda that works for average families. Thank you.
Okay.